Testing. All right. All right. There we go. The volume on my headphones were down. That's what it was. Now we are... What day are we today? Let's have a look at the calendar. Next, not Saturday, but Sunday, I'm going to have a new setup. My headphones that I'm wearing right now, they're absolutely falling apart. I got some new headphones coming in, which I'm pretty excited about. And they're not wireless by default, but I have a solution to try to make them wireless. And I don't know if it'll cause crazy latency. It shouldn't. It should give, I believe it is, I think when people have tested it, it was 5 milliseconds of latency. Anything below 12 is passable for musicians. And because I monitor my own voice, my mic, so I can hear it, the latency has to be very low or it trips you up. So I'm hoping it doesn't. If it does, then I can use the same solution to utilize, well, I guess it would be the same issue, right? Well, for a wireless mic. And I still might do it for a wireless mic later. I might just double it up. Which then I would be doubling up the latency, which I think is why they say this 5 milliseconds. Because then you could double it up, but you get 5 plus 5, and you get 10 milliseconds of delay, which is still less than 12, which is still very difficult for a human to perceive. So, interesting stuff. I don't know if you guys care too much about that. I like tech. I like playing with that sort of stuff. The Sennheiser HD 599s are the headphones that I'm getting. They're open back, which I am a fan of. The headphones I'm wearing right now are semi-open back. And I think these ones technically are semi-open back as well, but they're listed as open back because the HD 600s or 650, sorry, or the 6XX, if you get the mass drop version, which is very similar price point. Those look, I mean, they are open back for sure, those ones. The only reason why I went with the 599s instead, which are arguably worse, I think they have a better bass, so it's going to be more enjoyable for music listening. Not as accurate though, but that's fine. And it also has the easier way for me to accommodate them to be wireless, whereas the 6XX, the HD 6XX, they don't have the single cord attachment. They have the double, which, I mean, you could still do, but it's a little jankier. Where I'm going to have something Velcroed to my strap on my head, bombarding my brain with the extra EMF waves. But, of course, if it doesn't work, I will always be able to fall back on just the pure wired method, which I have right now. And same thing. But it'll just be better than these headphones, and also not broken, and they'll be new. I got the Ivory version. I don't know if that's a mistake or not. I don't know if the Ivory version will suit me or not, but it's what I ordered. Also, I'm excited for... I have my songs playing on YouTube Music right now. This one in the background, that album artwork. I'm excited for when that one comes on the playlist, because that is my latest song, which I'm very proud of. It was inspired by when my buddy I think it was last Saturday, wasn't it? When he dropped by and stream and he was trying to convince me to play Smite. I think he convinced me. I think I'm going to play Smite again, but I have to wait until I get the fiber internet installed out here. I didn't even bother to look at the frame stuff. So the frame stuff is like a little glitchy right now, as usual, but it's a lot better than it was last weekend, so that's good. Last weekend was brutal. But I think also changing the bit rate, or maintaining the bit rate, but changing the frame rate down to 30, I think was a huge improvement, because I think it makes things look so much sharper. And it's not necessary to have 60 FPS in this game anyways. I mean, it's 50 FPS here anyways for myself. And then for a viewer, like, yeah, do you need 60 FPS for like when I spin the camera around? Probably not. Like, watch the animation. It's 50 FPS, but like the animation is not even 50 FPS. The amount of frames that they've doubled in there, there's not 50 different frames per second in that strike.
They're crawling through the night, slipping through the shadows, staying just out of sight. Their voices call so softly, like echoes in your mind. But if you dare to listen, they'll leave you far behind. Turn away, don't let them near. Their whispers feed your darkest fear.
So we have 2,126 kills to go to get to level 60, but we don't have enough money yet. So at some point we might be stepping away. Instead of getting 60 defense today, I mean, well, that's 18 hours. Not happening today for sure, on stream at least. We might step away to start moving forward to make some money as well. Like, I have enough if I sell my nature runes, but I bought my nature runes, and then I've also earned a bunch from, like, here, from killing giants. I'm getting more and more all the time. I got the nature runes for high alching the steel plate bodies, which I have not even progressed on making them in like a month. I put them on pause to finish the Legends quest, finish that, and then as soon as I finish the Legends quest, I'm like, well, you know what? I want the combat levels. So I put it on pause once again. But now we're going to get forced to where we need to catch in on all those nature runes with high alching the stuff in order for us to be able to afford the things that we're training our combat for. So it's a good place to be. All right. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys have heard this song. This is another one of my favorites. This is one of my more secular songs. I don't know. I said secular in the sense like RuneScape's not a religion, but non-RuneScape songs and more mainstream. I picked up the same limp proof I literally just dropped. There. You know what? I should close this just to be nice to myself. Look at you. Alrighty then. We'll see how many limp fruits we have, and you know what? I should probably just keep the runes in my inventory so that I don't. What did I do? Oh, I dropped one by accident. Oh, be yeet, one of the many yeeters. Is Yeet even on? Nope. The issue's not the issue, don't get caught in the show. It's a revolution mass, but you wouldn't even know. They tell you that it's progress, but it's power they crave. Watch them tear it all down while they smile and wave. They capture institutions, twist. All right, you know what? I will deposit all the runes because I don't get every. So look at that. I'm getting pretty close to 2K runes, nature runes. I'm getting a lot of law runes as well. And look at all those cosmic runes. If we ever decide to start enchanting amulets, we'll be good. And look at all these limp roots as well. We got a lot of Herblock experience banked up for the future. What is this? Irit Terramins. Yeah, a lot of the herbs we have are kind of useless for us now at the level we are. but usually I don't bring food, but I took a little bit of damage here. I only have... Oh, I went all, didn't I? Pressed the wrong button. Oops. I would like to withdraw 7. Got some red spider eggs. What else do I got here? We do have snape grass. We can get more of that real quick and easy. It's not that bad to collect. Now that we have a combat level where the hobgoblins do not, in fact, attack us. So we can just go to the Hobgoblin Island, stand there, and get snape grass really fast. Which is a chic. 48, you unlock another herb you can clean, correct? We are... Actions left. Oh, because I was cleaning herbs. 6k XP. I feel like we probably have some stuff banked that we can make stuff real quick. And then be able to clean all those other herbs and then get other levels quickly. Prayer, by the way, we are 51 prayer. We've gained, I think, 2 levels since we've been doing the giants. 2 prayer levels. Excuse me, Mr. Hobgoblin. You are not worth my time, so I will bypass you, sir. Oh, okay. Well, I was going to attack you anyways, giant. Oh, yeah, this one. Be the porta potty king was his usual thing. Hot water. When he laid eyes on that smoking hot fire chief's daughter, he thought he'd sneak away for a little relief. That's right. You ain't no discreet thief. He got caught with his pants down at the fire hall. Dreaming about the lady in uniform, standing tall, pumping out more than those porta potties. Like he's the joke of the town. Oh, how naughty! Josh, you should have used your brain. Now everyone's laughing at your firehouse shame. Now Nelson's gotta deal with this mess today. Already putting out fires, trying to earn his pay. Run this company without going insane. And now he's gotta clean up Josh's shame. He tried to explain, but they just shook their heads. Now he's the talk of the firehouse instead. He got caught with his pants down at the fire hall. Dreaming about the lady in uniform, standing tall. Oops. Why do I always pick up the beer by accident? Oh, how naughty! Josh, you should have used your brain. Now everyone's laughing at your firehouse shame. Now Nelson's dealing with Josh's slip up, already figuring how to keep the business up. But now he's got this extra fire to fight. Josh, buddy, you ain't helping him sleep at night. He got caught with his pants down at the fire hall. Dreaming about the lady in uniform, standing tall. All right, something I was discussing with, let's see here, Rage and Power. Is he still online right now? He is. With all the nature runes, he's got way more than me. So if you guys remember when I was fighting the blue dragon in the Heroes Guild, there's those Addy and Myth runes. Addy and Myth ore. And if I bring the nature runes with myself down there, depending on what price I got the nature runes for, or if I got them for free this way, if you get them for 500 GP each, you can superheat the mithril ore to make mithril bars. You do that while you're training your combat in between. And then you can turn a very slight profit. Meanwhile, you're getting all that XP while you're down there too. You're getting prayer XP, combat XP, smithing XP, mining XP. I'm going to skip this song for now. But did I name all of them? Again, mining, smithing, prayer, combat, magic. Again, 5 different XP sources all at the same time. That is like maximum efficiency. And then when I get a high enough level to where I can do Addy, then you could also do the Addy bars as well, which is crazy good. And I'm definitely gonna look into doing that. I feel like that is the most efficient thing you can do in the game.
Like the time as the levels climb, I'm living life refined, just one click away from the mines to the trees. I found our peaceful ease in
He's still efficient.
I'm deep in the mother load, mining slow, letting progress flow. Iron in the bank, coal in the sack. Take a sip, lean back, never looking back. Auto retaliates, my friend. Fighting goblins till the end, just watching them fall while I check my
mining, smithing, combat, prayer, magic. Mining, smithing. Yeah, mining, smithing, combat, prayer. Well then, and hit points too. You get 5+. You get XP and 5+ skills. From the mines to the trees, I find my peace with ease. In Gallon or IFK in breeze. I'm deep in the mother lode, mighty slow, letting progress flow. Iron in the bank, coal in the sack. Take a sip, lean back, never looking back. Auto retaliates, my friend. Fighting goblins till the end, just watching them fall while I check my phone. Half the work, the XP's my own. Oh, vision at the cavalry shore. I'm a straight AFK while I'm waiting for more. Brewing hand, I let it ride as the XP rolls like the tide. Buying a green mask, PM me. Are you trying to get it at a discount? Like in Halloween candy on November 1st? Oh, but I also should mention I got myself the scythe. I signed on just for a second, just to get the scythe, and then sign back off. Yeah, mage, range, mining, smithing, prayer, a little bit of herb. Yeah. The crowds think as thieves. I'm on a mission, got my sights set to achieve. Tagging like a wizard, fingers flying fast. In the world of golden goods, I'm built to last. Merchant in World 1, where the deals are made. From the bank to the fountain, that's where I'll stay. Speed typing wizard, I'm the king of the trade. In the world of Runescape, I've got it made. Actual bank's the place for rares on display. I was also looking at, for when I start Addy, what was it? Addy short swords, I think, are the most profitable things to make until you get up to Addy plate body, basically. Oh, damn. I didn't even think about it. If you're doing range like him, you don't even have to be... He's on my ignore list, so I don't even feel bad. That's funny. I didn't even think about that. Merchant in World 1, where the deals are made. From the bank to the fountain, that's where I'll stay. Speed typing wizard, I'm the king of the trade. In the world of RuneScape, I've got it made. From Bar to Edgeville, I'm running this show. From the bank to the fountain, I'm shocked he's getting the kills though. Because if you're fighting dragons, I feel like your combat should be high enough that you should be able to beat somebody's range, unless, I don't know, Rage and Power's range might be pretty high. Parked the place for rares on display. Party hats, masks, and a blue cake today. I'm haggling hard, watching offers rise. Trading back and forth till I hit the prize.
Marching in World 1, where the deals are made. From the bank to the fountain, that's where I stay. Speed typing wizard.
He's saying he doesn't know about using like melee. I literally could just go there with my rune 2-hander and nothing else. And paralyze monster. My prayer level's high enough. I don't run out.
Turning small stacks to millions, the profits flow. To Edgeville, I'm running this show. Trading rune sets through rush in my blood. I'm flipping and dipping, watching margins grow. Turning small stacks to millions, the profits flow. From far up to Edgeville, I'm running this show. From the doors, my playground where the merchants go. With a pocket full of golds and a mind for the game. In the marketplace of legends, I've earned my name. Virgin in World 1, I claimed my fame.
I can't even remember the last time I took the fire damage, the fire breath damage from a dragon. I almost never even bother to bring shield. Also, Rage and Power, he didn't know, so you guys might not know this either, that you can press tab to reply back to whoever sent you a message last, which if somebody intercepts on global, then it's going to send it to global, which is what I did by accident. That's how I taught him by accident this morning. I feel like that was in the base game. I'm pretty sure that's not a RSC Plus. I think I knew about it because I'm pretty sure I did it as a kid. Reply back to people in private messages. I have 0 people on my ignore list. I had not quite a few, but I had a decent amount back in the day. I feel like it was probably people that scammed me or something. It's nice that I don't want to jinx it. It's nice that we have the Giants to ourselves right now. What's the saying, our XP rate? That's not accurate. I usually get around, what was it, 12K is what I said I was getting in here. I felt like I was getting 20K way, like a long time ago. That might have been when I was using the gauntlets. That little bit extra strength. I don't know, maybe. But I feel like it's not like I guess I'm never really waiting for the Giants to spawn, so I might hear. Yeah, so maybe I could kill them a little bit faster. But I definitely take a lot more damage when I bring the steel chain instead. The rune chain instead of the La rune. Instead of plate body. Woo! Never stops.
Even when I step away, I'm sitting by the willow trees. Just one click and then I'm free. Logs fill my pack as I kick back. TV on, stacks in the stack. Fishing at the cap to be sure. AFK, well I dream of more. With a brew in hand, I let it ride as the XP rolls like the tide. It came through the grind, no rush in my mind.
Just one click away.
As the levels climb, I'm living life refined.
Just one click away.
From the to the trees, I find my peace with ease. In Gillinor, I AFK and breeze.
Oops, I didn't know that was gonna. Oh well.
Legends are born, a beast lies waiting, it scales battle worn. Belfort the mighty, ruler of flame, to claim the rune plate you must carve your name.
Oh, you know what? Oh well. I was trying to figure out how to play more of my songs. So I was trying to use YouTube Music, but I forgot that all of the second album is not on here because I haven't uploaded it yet. All right, you know what I'll do? This is a song I was talking about earlier that I was excited for you guys to hear. It's called Break 'Em Down. It's about my Smite history. So here it is right now.
This isn't just a map, it's a reckoning call. Tell a great buck I don't just want it, I want it all. Not here for a win, I'm here to dismantle. Make you rage, make you quit, yeah, I'm a handful. No mercy, no pity, no second chance. I'll outplay you blind like a battle dance. I know every move, every dodge and bait. Until you're doubting yourself, yeah, welcome to your fate. I'm not just here to win, I'm here to devour. Tear you down slow, minute by hour. I don't care if you quit, I don't need the praise. I want you haunted by these plays for days. I'll be the ghost in your game, the shadow when you run. Every move you make, every battle you shun. You never faced anyone like me before, and you'll never forget when I show you the door. Call me ruthless, call me vile, it's all the same. The way I take apart players frame by frame. I'll lure you in, let you think you're in control till I flip the script, steal your very
Also, I
soul.
should show you guys the artwork. This is going to be the artwork for the next album. The Return, Gillinor Still Calls. Ooh, I should have did it as a white cape because I have a white cape now. I didn't think about that. Will it fit with the color scheme though? I don't think it would. What resources at the moment are in demand? I feel like coal always is. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't care if you quit, I don't need the praise. I want you haunted by these plays for days. I'll be the ghost in your game, the shadow when you run. Every move you make, every battle you shun. You never faced anyone like me before, and you never forget when I show you the door. So remember my name, let it cut like a scar. Every time you queue up, know who you are. Not a rival, not a foe, you're just prey on my climb. In my world of joust, I'm the end of the line.
Ooh, Feathers, that's a good one. Feathers is in high demand as well. I kind of want him to collect feathers for me.
I'm the end of the line.
All right, let's go back to. I want to let me close that. Oh, do you want? Yeah, we'll leave that. I want to pull up media player. And I'll play the new album. Play queue, music library, playlists. This is a mastered version? Yeah.
Yo, I'm on the grind like a Zula, putting in the time, every skill, every level, every mountain I climb. Got that loose, tight mindset, no
Shuffle.
stopping, no rest, 5 billion XP. Yeah, I'm aiming for the best. Large in the royalty, I'm stacking that loot. Hybrid gear on and I'm ready to shoot, but I ain't sure how I'll make my mark just yet. All I know is I'm here and I'm placing my bet.
Yeah.
I don't know what my name will be known for, but I'll keep on grinding. I'm guessing for more, from the mines to the smith to the battles I fight. I'll carve my place in history, no matter how long the night. Yeah, I'll rise with the legends. Just watch and you'll see. Runescape's got a spot safe for players like me. Yo, I'm heavy with the skills, man, he never did slow. 5 bill in the bank, now that's how you grow. Works with the strats, every boss on lock. I'm taking notes, man, I'm learning from the top. But Durio 219, I ain't here for that mess. Gonna rise up clean, make my own success. I'm hitting every goal, like Kirk jars on a roll. Each day a new grind, man, that's how I control. Yeah, I don't know what my name will be known for, but I'll keep on grinding, I'm destined for more. From the mines to the smith to the battles I fight. I'll carve my place in history, no matter how long the night. Yeah, I'll rise with the legends, just watch and you'll see. Runescape's got a spot safe for players like me. Maybe I'll slay the beast like books in the den, or craft something new, be a pioneer like that. No matter what I do, I'll leave my mark in the world of Gillinor. I'll light up the dark, I'll be that name they whisper, the story they tell, another legend born from the
Oh, a ruby finally. My poor Sooners might win this game today. I have no clue who she's talking about. He's talking about. He, she. I'm not sure actually.
Runescape's got a spot safe for players like me.
Jackie could be a woman, or it could be Jackie Chan.
Every grind, every promise I've kept. One day they'll see my name up in lights. A Runescape legend, known for my fight. I'll earn my place, just wait and see.
Also, I feel like anytime I don't bring food, I take no damage, and when I do take food, I take so much damage. I mean, it's fine. I have the food to heal it up, but it's just funny how it works out that way. I guess it'd be worse if it worked out the other. If the other way you have no food and you take all the damage, then you gotta cut your trip short. Or if you have food and you take no damage, so then you're wasting inventory spaces. The legend I am. Shows I am a member of the Legends Guild. Player 1?
Winds of Karamja's shore, a whisper calls, there's so much more. Through vines and beasts, the jungle screams, a quest of lore beyond our dreams.
The palm of my hand, I don't know if you can see that there, the little dark spot. I have a cut on my palm. I got at work yesterday, and it sucks when I'm moving my mouse around. It keeps making the skin part and stretch, and yeah, right where the cut is. It doesn't want to heal because anytime I move my hand, it like splits it.
The demon of the pound, it trembles, shadows roar, blood red eyes from hell's own door, but still you march.
That sounds rough. How's it going on damage?
Beast and never die.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. For you, I will pull this up. Hey. Easiest way, YouTube, break M down. I just played it on stream, but I'll play it again. Because you're trying to get me back into Smite. I think I will play Smite again. I just gotta wait for my internet to get better. I was thinking about it. If Smite 2 does take over for Smite, which I think it will, it's a good time to get back into it because there's not that many champions in the game, not that many gods in the game, and every single one that they release, they're either going to rework the kit or not. But anyways, like you get the opportunity to learn that god as it is added to the game, as opposed to hopping into Smite 1 right now and having to tackle like 170 gods that you don't know how to play or play against. You know what I mean? So it's actually a really good time to get back into the game or start the game for the first time if you've never played it. Take my time and get ready for when I can. Yeah. I feel the bad thing about it though is I feel like Smite 2 is going to make me want to upgrade my computer. And that's expensive and I don't want to do that. Not that like I have a good graphics card, but I like having it locked at 170 FPS plus at 1440p. I can't play at 1080p. Why would I do that? I don't want to ever drop below 165 FPS. Actually, I wonder in Smite 2 if you have to do if you have to go into the game, what's it called? I don't even remember what it's called. You have to go into the text document and modify the code to be able to unlock the frame rate or lock the frame rate at anything above 120. Or was it 120 or 100? It might have been 100 as the default. I can't remember. I wonder if Smite 2 you don't have to do that. In Smite 1 you did. Which you have to be careful what you edit in that file because you can do a lot. The frame rate one they allow because they let the pros do it. So they're like, all right, cool. Everybody can do that. We won't ban you for that. But some of the stuff that if you edited it, you potentially could get banned for. Really, it seems like lazy spaghetti code not allowing people to just in-game change that. I don't know why they didn't. And now I can go back to this. Minimum requires 64-bit processor. I mean, that's like anything later than 2008. But okay, I'll read the rest. Windows 10, Intel i5 94, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know all the different. I have an i7. I don't remember which one now. Because they got so crazy with the CPUs. And their naming scheme is ridiculous. 8 gigs of RAM. Am I running 16? I don't remember. I had 32 in my old computer. I got 32 right now. Okay. And then I reduced it down to 16 because I sold half of it. Half of the RAM. Yeah, well, GTX 1050, that's like a shitty card. That's the specs you need to play it. Yeah, but what are the specs you need to play it like properly? Do they have recommended specs? They didn't say. All right, you know what? Do they still have their Smite 2? Become a founder. Register for the alpha. I think I already did, or maybe I never did. I don't know. whatever. You guys can find my. Oh, you guys can email me. Platforms were required: Steam, Epic Games, Steam, I guess. We'll be in touch soon. So I had the standalone client, which was very difficult to maintain for Smite 1. I guess they don't have anything like that for Smite 2, hey? Bob was playing it on his phone's internet and it ran the game with no lag. No way. No way. Well, I can for sure play it, but I can't stream it. That's the issue. Here, they might have, Steam might have more stuff. I do not scroll through Steam. Where would it put, like, their recommended and down at the bottom, isn't it? Yeah. Recommends just 64-bit. That's it. Yeah, here's the requirements. They said storage 30 gigs. Only 30 gigs? I'm pretty sure Smite 1 was bigger than that. But I also had the 4K texture pack down further down. You were on Steam when you got it? Yeah, further down. I found it. Do they have the 4K texture packs and all that options and stuff? How much is it? Founders Edition is $30 Canadian. Deluxe Founders Edition. What's the difference? And Ultimate. You just get gems or something? Offer ends. Oh, in 40 hours? Oh, 20% discount. That's my that's Jagex launcher. That's a lot to explain. Oh, for the recommended you're talking about or something else? How much Nasco for lads? 400? I wish. What are you guys talking about? They're like, these guys are trying to lowball this dude. They're like 500 to 600. If I get by them for 400 GP, the thing I was talking about earlier on stream, it would become very profitable. Not very profitable, but profitable for my what's it called? Superheat. That's a lot to explain for the packs. Oh, I understand now. In that case, I imagine it would be on Titanford's website now. Get over here. Smite 2. Founders Edition. Here we go. I have too many windows here. All right. Full game access includes all Smite 2 gods forever, as usual. Avatar badge and title. Kako Demons, Ymir's. Is it a different one or is it the one they've always had? 2x legacy gems. All right. Then you get a cross-gen Night Stalker Neath skin, Ascension Pass for the first 11 Alpha Gods, and then 23. Everything else is the same, right? Yeah. 23, though, for the ultimate. Tier 5 cross-gen The Fallen Zoo skin, and Ultimate Edition Avatar Badge and Title. Interesting. Same skin, just better texture and purple. But oh wait, so if you didn't have the because all the old skins don't transfer, right? So even though I own the skin in Smite 1, it doesn't transfer to Smite 2. So they created the same skin but with better texture, and the old skin does not exist in the game, right? So basically, I'll be losing the skin if I don't get it. Those bastards. Oh. Well, it is November 2nd. My birthday is next Sunday, November 10th. Not tomorrow, but the Sunday after that. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to check out Smite 2. Happy early birthday. Thank you. I will be turning 34. Rhymes with. I can't believe I'm finally turning that age. 34 rhymes with dirty whore. It's a really, really, really old joke. And I'm finally turning that age. That was my car number when I was a courier for one summer. I was car number 34. And I was like, of course I am, because I always tell that joke, 34 rhymes with. And then I became one. I mean, what? I was given that car, at least. Well, not the car. It was my own car that I was driving, but the number they assigned me was 34. 34 rhymes with so poor. That's not the version of the joke I've heard. Dirty.
Once again, smithing new armor, sharpening the blade. I'll conquer this pass, the price will be paid. Now I face him once more in his darkened lair. This time prepared, no room for despair. Gloves tight, my heart burns bright. I strike him down in the heat of the fight. RNG in my favor, the tables have turned.
Undamaged, you want to hop into the Discord again or nah?
I rose with clenched gloves in my hand. I advanced for mark the end of his cruel land.
Also, if you're curious, this is the time I stream every Saturday and Sunday. It's during my son's second nap of the day. It's his longest nap, so that's why I stream during then. He's still gonna sleep for another hour to an hour and a half at most. Alright, let me just turn down my music. I gotta get a new cord because anytime I move it like a little bit, it cuts out. I had to turn down my music just a touch, so I will be able to hear. Oh, let's see what you said. Oh, that's your Steam ID. Okay. Testing.
Hey, bud.
And it works.
No worries.
You know what I gotta... No, I'll leave it. It's like I should get rid of that push to mute button. I just gotta keep in mind that I don't press it mid-sentence and keep muting myself because you'll be like, I can't understand a word you're saying.
It's fine. Like, I can somewhat guess it, like how I've been doing in the past.
Well, it's
But
because I don't...
I sent you my Steam ID, by the way.
I know, I saw that. I said it on stream, but yeah, I guess you didn't hear.
I paused it. So...
No, I lost my view.
That's nothing impossibly condemning on my end.
Oh, it's so condemning.
Yep, very condemning.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna know.
Especially now that you announced it.
Pretty much. No fear. I'm too old to care. Dude, you sit there, oh, I'm 34, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, stop.
I was talking about I no longer have the reaction times of a teenager in video games.
It doesn't matter. You can still keep rebuilding your... I hate it when people use that as an excuse because it doesn't matter, because anything you lose on those synapses you can regain as long as you keep reworking the muscles. Why do muscles go bad? You don't work them.
Yeah.
So if you keep reworking those muscles, guess what happens? They become strengthened again. I hate it when I hear that as an excuse. I really do, because I'm 2 years older than you and I'm still playing Smite.
I know, but it doesn't. It's still. It's a fact of life. It's a fact of life.
I know, but I've also played against people who are younger than me and whoop their butts. So
Yeah, well, they might just be bad. Doesn't matter.
I know that, but what I'm trying to say though is just that there are limitations to the body. Yes, I will give you that. But I also believe it's also a state of mind. Because if you think you're bad, then you're gonna play bad. But if you just say, you know what, I had a bad game, I can still do this.
But the same person, the reaction times, however bad, like they will be better when they're younger versus when they're older.
I'm not saying that you're not right.
And the more you practice them, the slower they'll deteriorate, but they still will deteriorate.
Yeah, but it's also a matter of if you want to increase it or if you don't want to.
The only way you could increase it when you're older versus when you're younger is you were not practicing it when you were younger, so your reaction times were bad, and then you started practicing when you're older, and then they got better, so they're better than when you were younger. But if you would have practiced when you were younger, they would have been even better than what they got when you were older.
I understand that. And you have a point. But I'm also going to say, though, too, the only way you get better is to play.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll put it this way. I don't try to use what everyone else says. Like, if everyone goes, oh, well, you're older, so you have a lower, reflex and full stuff.
Well, you have to play,
okay.
if you're going to play smart, if you're going to play to win as somebody that's not super young, you can rely on reflexes, but it's not wise because you would be much better off to play to your strengths.
Pretty much.
When you're young, you could do that. You could just play dumb, but then just try to out reaction time them.
Yep.
If you do that as you're older, you still might be able to do it. But it's way dumber than just playing smarter at that time.
The way I play now is I play off of reflex, but it's a different version. Like, I put myself in that player's shoes and think of how they would play, and then I think of how I'm going to play to counter that play as they're making the play. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's the way I play, because
But,
most of the time it works, and most of the time it doesn't. It just depends.
I mean, like taking a known risk where you're like, I'm going to do this, that I die for sure if I don't react fast enough. But I'm banking on my reaction. You shouldn't be doing that. as often as if you're younger. You could do that much more often.
I get it. I'm not saying that you're wrong in any way. I'm just saying in general, I just try to keep playing the game and try to get better, because the thing is that I just get annoyed when everyone throws age into the thing, and I'm just like, yeah, I know your synapses get slower, blah 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 blah, but the thing is that it shouldn't be used as an excuse for players that enjoy the game, if that makes sense.
It's not an excuse. It's just.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, and I'm trying to find a way to say it in a way that it works in my benefit, but I can't find the right wording. So
He wants to be in denial.
But I know what you're saying, though. It's not going on deaf ears, is what I'm trying to tell you. I get what you're saying. I'm just also, you know me for years, and you know how stubborn as fuck I am.
Yeah.
You know that I just want to keep playing because I have a great time playing games.
Well, you can keep playing. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You have to play different, or if you want to do the best that you can, you should play different.
Oh, I always try to change tactics and change stuff, because let's face it, you're not going to be, like how you said, you're not going to be the best at everything you do in general.
Yeah, there's a reason why even the pros in the pro league, when their play style and in all games changes as they get older, because what worked for when they were younger is not going to keep working. I agree. And those are the people that already have like godlike reaction times, way better than the average person, and even them are having to adapt to play different, like the genetic phenoms.
All I know is that most of these people that I played against pros, and I've beaten them. You know, I just hate it when people put people like that on pedestals, where they're like, oh, we'll never beat this guy because he's so freaking good, blah blah blah. It's like, the only way to beat him is to try, and you guys all gave up before even trying.
Yeah. I used to have a video of, I can't remember who we were playing against. We're playing against a full team, a 5-man team of pros. It was Zapman, not Zapman, sorry, Barracuda. And who was the support that was with them for years?
Hidla. Jeff Hidla.
Yes, he is. Those two. I can't remember who was in the solo lane. He was a jungler, though. But anyways, I just dumpstered the guy in solo lane. And I watched back their stream afterwards to see what they were talking about, and they were making fun of him so bad because they had no clue who I was, and I was just destroying him. But the thing is, in the matchup, I had the matchup between the two gods in the game, so that's why. But it's just really funny because they didn't expect to have somebody on their team getting dumpstered, and it's like, well, even though he has a much larger god pool than me that can do well against more people, I guess if I have the matchup that is that favorable that much in my favor, he can still get dumpstered.
True. But the other thing is too is that he was also probably playing on cockiness.
I don't think so, because they were giving him a real hard time, so it sounded like he was trying to.
Like, I'm just telling you this much, though. The thing is that when you're playing with good players, you kind of get that level of relaxation. Do you get where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Maybe they were probably winning in every other position except for solo. And he's like, you know what? This is one bad game. Who the hell cares?
But not only that, I'm saying, though, when you're talking about how you've played pros and you've beaten them and stuff like that, it very well could be that situation that you're explaining right now.
I'm not doubting it. I'm not saying I hope you know. I'm literally taking it and listening to what you're saying. I'm doing my best to not sound talky. I'm trying to sound more level-headed, if that makes sense. But it is what it is. Like, I'm probably one of the older people that still play Smite. You know,
there's well, I don't know about now, but
like
there's
since
a lot of
the
people.
original Smite and stuff like that, though. I'm one of the older people. Like
there was a lot of people, like a big range of people that played before. Are you just saying everybody quit?
Yeah. Let me put it this way. Barracuda's no longer on a team anymore. He's now announcing. Yep. He's no longer on a team. Anyone? The only one I think that's like of my age group that's still playing is Zapman. Because Zapman's in his mid-30s.
Yeah. Is he? Is he older than me? I don't think he was.
I don't know his exact age, but I know he's up there. I know he's in his mid-30s or whatnot. And it's funny too because I was watching a game with him, and like he's losing his lane, but he just doesn't care.
Oh yeah.
The look on his face is just like whatever. And everyone else is like, Zapman's losing. He's like, everyone's else is like, yeah, he just tagged out. He's playing another game.
Well, not only that, he doesn't even care because he's like, wow, none of this matters until late game. And he's like,
exactly.
I'm confident enough that you don't know how to play late game properly. So at some point, I'm going to find a flaw and exploit it.
Exactly. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go run to the bathroom.
No problem.
Every moment precious, breathe it in and care. Sunrise glowing, peaceful as
I thought I replied back to him.
harmony in nature. New day has begun.
I thought I replied to him. Oh well. He's on my friends list for next time he's on. I walk away to bank one time.
I was in a world that feels so real, pure and trained to be the best. Now it's gone with a single quest. Little brother's eyes so wide, didn't know he ruined my pride. Clicked the wrong skill, point like a stone, and now my work feels overthrown. Defense levels I never wanted, countless hours now feel haunted. My pure dream turned into a joke, all because of one careless poke. Scimitar swinging oh so fast, newly bulked up yet outclassed. PvP dreams turn to dust, just in one foolish trust. Thought I taught him all the rules, thinking back now I feel the fool. Invested countless nights to climb, one click undid all the prime. Defense levels I never wanted, countless hours now feel haunted. My pure dream turned into a joke, all because of one careless poke. Thought I taught him all the rules, thinking back now I feel the fool. Invested countless nights to climb, one click undid all the prime. Defense level
Not what I want to do.
wanted, countless hours now feel haunted. My pure dream turned into a joke, all because of one careless poke. My pure dream turned into a joke, all because of one careless poke.
by the campfires glow in a world of pixels bright. I wander through the forest under the starry night, with dreams so grandiose. I'll find that treasure, find a party hat of legends among the ancient pines.
In Lumbridge fields I wander, with lute in hand to pluck, humming songs of valor, dreaming of that luck. Often Varrock's market I heard the trader's tale of crowns of blue and crimson that made
What did the original look like? I don't even remember now.
all to where
Oh, they added a lot of detail in the castle and stuff.
dancing in the light, feathers of dreams woven, shimmering so bright.
Oh, I messed up the word.
Door to Ardy, let the melodies ring clear.
That's the only one that didn't.
Dreaming of that party hat, the one I hold so dear. The goblins of the dungeon,
I just wanted to
they
upscale.
whispered secrets low of riches in the shadows, buried neath the snow. I tracked the wild paths of Asgarnia and its haze, seeking that rare emblem through dusty winding ways. In legends told by druids, by the flicker of the flame, of party hats enchantment to chance upon a name. With guilt and quest behind me, I venture through the past, hoping in the future find the crown at last. Armor humble, on the hill I stand, earth and glow around me as I dream of that band. An opulent creation in a digital realm so fair, the party hats of grandeur for adventures I shall wear.
And Davin's taking a long bathroom break. Kidding.
In leaf-spun armor humble, on the hill I stand, earth and glow around me as I dream.
I think I
of
like that
band.
extra detail in there.
An opulent creation in a digital realm so fair. The party hats
All
of
right, I would like
grandeur
to
for
download that.
adventures I shall wear.
Now I have to get the track list here.
In the market, hear the sounds, flutes and drums.
Legend in the making.
Jingle bright, dancing feet from morn to night. Breezy laughter, coins they chime. Merchants call it, come it's time. Crowds are bustling, energy high. In this place we can't deny.
Track 2, Falador Market. Connection loss. Please wait.
Spices rich and fabrics bright. Scraps and show their finest wares. In the market, all is fair. So fair. Lift your hands and
What about this?
round and round we dance and play. Feel the pulse of ancient lands. Join us now in merry bands. Feel the beat forevermore.
Track 4 is Wasted Pixels. Why are there 2 Gertrudes? Because you have the remove lifts, remove roofs on. You're not supposed to see both of them at the same time.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, man.
No problem. That was a long bathroom. I'm just kidding.
Oh, dude, you don't even know. Mexican food, fajitas.
Too much information.
Nah, just enough. Because everyone knows what that's like. Oh man, but no. But I'm just gonna put it this way though. This was the last bit I was gonna say about Smite, and that's just I do want to get the whole band back together. I want us all to play together again, because they actually have you can do 5-man rank queues for Smite now.
In Smite 2 only, or in everything?
In Smite 2. So like if we wanted to do 5-man queue rank, we could.
Crazy.
Yeah. But
Is it a separate rank though?
basically it isn't ranked. You'll only be versing 5 versus 5, so it'd be 5 teams of 5 versus 5 teams.
Yeah, but I mean, is it like different than the rate? Like, you know how 3v3 joust is a different thing than 1v1 joust?
Yeah, it would be, yes. Because you're versing other people that are 5-man queue. But it's not that bad because honestly, like, I've been playing some of the matches and like, it doesn't really blow me away, if you know what I mean.
You've been 5-man queuing?
I have 5-man queue twice. And it's like the first couple of weeks that I played against teams of pros, if you know what I mean. But that was because that was them trying out their teams and they just playing through rank to get better.
Yeah.
But it's really not that bad, and honestly, I think that if you got back into it, you might enjoy it. And it's really not that bad. Best thing I can say.
The thing that people sometimes get salty about their rank, and if people start finger pointing, oh, we lost because of this, blah blah blah.
Well, who would really be playing with us?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
It would be me, you. There's 3 man, so it would be me, you, and Bob.
There's 3-man
Yep.
rank queue?
It goes 1, 2, 3, 5-man.
Interesting.
They
But
don't do it-
1, 2, 3 are all the same rank though, right?
No, it's whatever.
What do you mean it's whatever?
They go to
So if you got all the way to diamond in like a solo queue, but then you 5-man queue, are you still in diamond, or is it a separate rank?
It would be the same rank, but you wouldn't get as much SSR.
Okay, so it is all together.
Yes.
So you could 5-man queue all the way to diamond, and then if you solo queued, you'd just still be queuing in diamond.
Yes.
Interesting.
It makes it will level out the teams where the other team might get a couple other high players, but our team might get like 2 weak ones, stuff like that. Or it might be because you would be in amber starting out. It might give us
amber.
Amber is the start.
Amber is when you haven't gotten a rank yet?
Yep. It goes amber, bronze, silver, platinum, diamond, obsidian.
Obsidian's higher than diamond? What?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
I think I've told you all this before.
I know, but obsidian should be before diamond.
You're moving the mouse, so you're cutting.
What?
You were moving the mouse, so your voice was cutting.
Oh shit, I was. Obsidian should be before diamond.
I agree, but the way it goes is
It isn't Duolingo.
It goes amber, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, obsidian, master, demigod, deity.
Deity, yeah.
Yeah. But deity is 5,000 SR.
So it's SR instead of MMR?
Yeah, SR.
Skill rating?
Skill rating.
Well, it's 5,000 right now, but isn't it only one person in the world is that rank?
25.
25 people get that rank?
Get deity.
Oh, okay.
Then it's 25 people get demigod. And then masters who's ever over 4,000. 4,400. Currently right now I'm in platinum with 2,961 SR.
2,000 what?
2,961 SR.
What is that? Close to diamond at 3K?
It's close to platinum, which is platinum 1, which is 3,000, and diamond 3 is 3,200.
That seems really tight between plat 1 and diamond 3. Wait,
Yeah.
How many? Is it 5 still, or is it less now?
It's 3.
Oh, it's only 3. Okay, so it doesn't go diamond 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It goes plat 3, plat 2, plat 1, diamond 3, diamond 2, diamond 1.
Yeah, okay. Because they added the obsidian.
Exactly.
So they stole. Wow, it's still slightly less rank divisions than before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's less divisions, but it makes sense for having another platform, another level.
Yeah, I just feel like they should have put obsidian below diamond, but
It is what it is. It's just a minor thing. It's only a 600 SR difference. But SR is based off of what you contribute to the game.
Is it? Like, how do they do that? Because that's what it always was supposed to be, but it was never very good. So if you get carried, you don't get much SR.
Yes.
Well, that's how it originally was, but then they had issues where...
Yeah, it was because people were finding ways to abuse it.
Exactly. They're like, well, if I just play mid, I automatically get higher...
No, in this one, it's based off of your player damage. It's based off of how much you contribute to team fights. There's a formula to it, from what I know.
I still feel like people are going to figure it out, because in the early days in Smite, people figured out where if you wanted to climb the ranks, if you played mid lane, you would lose less when you lost, and you would gain more when you won. Just because whatever things they were looking at for your skill, like pattern or whatever, mid lane would get way more. So when you lost, it looked like you contributed to your team more than everybody else, and it wasn't your fault why you lost. And when you won, it looked like you contributed the most, and you were the one that carried. That's what it looked like to the system, and that's why they got away from that system, because people figured that out, and they're like, we're fighting over mid lane.
Well, from what I understand, though, they fixed it where it's more along the lines of
But if you're support, then you're screwed.
Yeah. No, because it's going to still help you, because you can actually build various items to make your support actually do stuff.
I know, but they have to, like, you know how you have roles in the queue? Yeah. They have to, before they didn't have that, so they didn't know what role you were. Now at least they know what role you're supposed to be playing as, so hopefully they tune the skill thing based on what role you're supposed to be playing.
Yeah, like if I'm playing support, maybe they want to pay attention to your damage mitigated.
Yeah.
You know?
Whereas before the game didn't actually know what role you were trying to play.
Yeah, now it does. So like literally, like they put that in after week 2 of Smite. They literally put in, you want to play this, you want to play that. What are your 3 roles you feel comfortable in? Blah 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 blah, and they give it to you. Like they've been very fair with everything so far in Smite 2, and I've actually enjoyed it. And I don't feel like the game is overlong glitchy or problematic. Also, when you get up to higher and higher rank,
you know what? It actually might make support be the easiest to climb, because it might be easier to pad your stats in a way showing that you're a good support than other roles.
It just depends on what you. It depends on what you want to play and who you want to play. You're limited to gods.
I know, but if it might be very easy for you to soak up a ton of damage in team fights and look useful to the game and like tons of assists and stuff like that, than it is to actually be the carry getting all the kills. You know what I mean?
True. But you can also play Sobek now, who has an execute on his ultimate.
Yeah.
And they put a new thing in where if he executes or kills somebody with his ultimate, he gains an additional 25 health permanently to his health pool. And mind you, his damage scaling for his ultimate goes up to 300, 450, 600, 750, 900 plus 80% of intelligence.
Yeah.
They fixed him and they made him more of a problem. Because they also did, you know his 3 where he hits you and cleaves you?
Not his tail whip.
No, his 3 where he throws his multiple
reduction?
axes. Yeah. It now has dot damage.
I feel like it might have. I feel like didn't it have dot damage before?
This does percentage of health.
Yeah.
So if he hits you with his 3, you take 5%, you take 5.5%, 6%, then 6.5, and then 7% of your HP over 2.5 seconds.
Remaining HP or total HP?
It says God dot damage, and then it just says HP.
Yeah, it's a little vague whether it's of the remaining HP or of the total HP.
It just says HP. It just says the percentage of HP over 2.5 seconds.
Well, okay, so when you use it, does it feel like it accelerates? Like the dot damage gets bigger and bigger? Okay. Because if it was of remaining health, then it would feel more smooth,
but
not accelerating.
That's also including his it also includes his whatever the name of it is. But that's on a 12-second cooldown. So I run up to you, hit you with my 3, right? Which at max rank gives you 150 health. Because you heal 50 at max rank.
Yeah, so that still heals him. Does it give
it does healing reduction too.
Okay, so it sounds like basically the same ability, just with dot damage.
And it also affects minion too. So the dot damage will do up to 75, up to 90 damage or over 2.5 seconds to the wave of minions he hits with it. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And he still gets his protections. So like if he gets hit or he casts an ability, he still gets it stacks up to 3 times. He'll get his protections. He gets 2 protections and 0.1 per level. So it's like he's built to be a tank, and he has executes. They changed Raw because Raw's now in it, where his ultimate now does 110% of his intelligence scaling, and he does an instant 5% of true damage of the max target's HP. They also changed him where, you know when he does this too? Like when he does his flashbang?
Yeah.
After when he does his flashbang, his autos become imbued, and he's able to attack with autos that will go through enemies and through gods.
So Izanami.
Yes. But here's the funny thing
They don't
about
swing
his...
back though, at least. So Rama then.
But the 2 will also have a triggering effect on any abilities. Like any magical items that give you that are procced off of abilities that will be affected by his auto attacks from his second, from his flashbang. So if I get Polynomicon, I can cast Polynomicon with his 2 and keep using it for a couple seconds.
Well, does Poly not just do the next auto now? It does a bunch?
Yeah. They're changing things where they're trying to make the gods a little bit more different, but they're still keeping them somewhat the same. So like you can literally just do dumb things if you read out the stats and know what you're doing.
I was going to say, why are they trying to change existing stuff? Like, I don't know.
The reason why is because they want to make it different to Smite 1. They want to make it so like it's the successor of Smite 1. You know what I'm saying? They're doing their best to make it better.
I guess, but
like Bologna, you know how when she uses her Scourge when she hits you with the 3?
Yeah, the disarm.
Yeah, you know how it took her every third basic attack to heal?
Yeah.
Now it's when she uses her 3, every basic attack when she hits you with the 3 heals her.
Yeah.
Like I said, they changed a lot, but it's to fix things.
Well, that doesn't really fix it. It just sounds like they try to make everything more powerful.
Well, the thing is,
if everybody is equally more powerful, then it's still balanced.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to say next.
But it just means that you might get blown up faster.
Depending on how you build your character. Like Danzaburo, you know Danzaburo, right?
Yep.
His now thing is that he's in scaling, so every time he attacks something, he has a percentage of popping a clone. And when he pops a clone, the clone takes 400% of the damage that you would take, but it does about 1/5 of what his damage is.
So it does 20% extra damage to them because 1/5 he does. But how much damage does it soak?
It soaks the same. It takes 400% of his damage. But it's a
400% of the damage that he did. Okay, the clone takes what damage for you?
All right, I'm going to read it right here. Clone lasts 3 seconds, deals 40% of your basic attack damage, and takes 400% increased damage. Clones.
So it's basically you can eliminate the clone really quick. Okay.
Yes. Clones have a 5% plus 0.25 per level chance of spawning a clone. Clones target enemies that was hit when they were created. So let's say I'm fighting another god and he's trying to hit me with an ability, and I'll just keep spawning clones.
Yeah, but it gets progressively more rare, so you don't end up with a million clones.
Yep. It's all RNG, but still plausible.
Yeah, it'd be like a crazy moment at Worlds where somebody gets 4 clones out of like some
Yep.
random RNG chance.
Yep. And the other
They're
thing
like,
is too is
"What?"
like I could be fighting under tower or fighting a tower. I'll spawn clones while I'm hitting the tower.
Oh, it's not even towers count towards it?
Yep. It says anything you hit.
Structure shouldn't count because now
Yes.
he's just going to be the split pushing god.
Clones. Yeah, it just says last 3 seconds deals 40%. Yeah, it's randomized. It says there's a chance of spawning a clone with each basic attack hitting an enemy.
Yeah, I feel like
doesn't-
I feel somebody like myself is going to exploit that and they're going to be like, oh yeah, that's not good.
They changed his 2. You know when he drinks his thing and throws it at you?
Yeah, his sake.
Yeah, well, the Saki thing now does more damage. And the new thing that it does now is that it does tick healing like a Chop 3.
Is it the same aiming style
Yes.
where you continually can change the target mid
Yes.
ability?
Yes.
That's a weird thing to get used to.
It's like 90% of it's the same. Then and mind you, he still has his other passive where he can collect the coins
Yeah.
when he shoots them with his 1. You know when he hits you with the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sandbags? So like that, and then his ultimate where you can just get in the rocket and stun them. So yeah,
Yeah.
they literally made it so like he's like, they made it so like in this game, like if you build the old style of playing, you can still play him the old style. And the thing is, Crit Mirror is back in this one, and it's still very good.
Like damage reflect.
Yeah, Damage Reflect is back in the game. But it's not as strong, and the only one that can utilize it very well is Bologna. Because Bologna has her shield one where she hits you with her 1, and she reflects 25 of damage already that does hit her automatically when she's in 1 stance.
Plus she has that block, gets block stacks.
Yes, after every 3rd attack. But here's the thing though. The new thing that they put on her is that 7% of physical damage and 7% of magical protections is added into her reflect damage.
Oh, that's why she's good at it.
So basically, if you build her full tank and you just run at someone and it's a hunter, she can have a minimum reflect of like 45, not including if she has Nemean Lion.
I was gonna say, is Nemean Lion still in the game?
It is, but it's like 12. I think it's like a 6 or 7% reflect. So,
How is the gold? How is like how fast you earn gold and how fast or how expensive items are? Similar?
The pace of the game feels very fast.
That's good. So you get full build faster.
Yes, if you know what you're doing and you build right.
Matt, the worst part about like it's a good thing but a bad thing for me is just how long the games go. Like it's a commitment to be like each game could be an hour and like I gotta play 5 games. That's 5 hours right there. I don't think I can do that anymore.
I get it. The thing is that the games aren't that long. They don't last that long unless you have a team that's just super slow.
Yeah.
I got Bob coming in here in a little bit.
Oh
Yeah, he was just talking to me. He was I think he was asking me what time I was playing D&D today.
yeah. Does he play or watch? Or both?
Who? Bob?
Bob.
He plays Smite too.
No, the D&D stuff.
Oh, I think he plays it, but he doesn't play with me, if that's what you're asking.
Or is he asking when you're doing D&D to know when you're not available to play Smite?
Could be both. I haven't got that far yet. But, yeah, no, Nuwa's back in the game. I know you like Nuwa.
I only liked her because she was so broken.
She's broken in this version.
And I was
Clay
good at her
Golems?
mid.
Her clay golems are fucking stupid. She pops her
Also,
2-1.
so that's the thing. So if they're gonna be, so like, Nuwa could be meta just for ranked if they take player damage into account, because she'll be top damage in the game every game.
Yeah.
So then
And they
people will
haven't-
play her just so that they get more skill rating.
They have an item in this game called World Stone.
But that's
wanna-
the point I was making earlier about how people will game the skill rating system.
Yep,
If they reverse engineer it enough, they'll figure out how to get, with less skill, more reward.
Well, it depends. It depends too. I think that, like, you know, the game would also figure it out too, though. You know what I'm saying? Or the people behind Hi-Rez would figure it out.
The only one, unless what they do is they have in the back end something analyzing how the average person plays that god, and they see, oh, everybody gets more damage with this god, so it's nothing special that this person got more damage in that game.
Yeah. Well, the other thing that they've been doing too is they've been doing weekly updates.
Yeah, well, they have
So,
to.
like,
They have to
No,
right
they-
now.
But like, it's been weekly fixes. Like, Mordred, he's too strong with this ability. We're doing a weekly update where we're going to lower all the numbers. Stuff like that. They've been literally on par with everything.
Yeah, like I said, they have to at this point right now.
I know. And I'm trying to remember anything I wanted to tell you. But like, there's like glitches in the game because, let's face it, people take your shit out and do dumb things. You know, they have an item in this game called Sun-Kissed Bow. It has an active where you hit the active, and your auto attack becomes widened by 20 feet. By not 20 feet, but about 5 feet on each side. So basically, you're hitting
whatever,
like a
20.
Jingwei bolt.
Oh, okay.
So like you're shooting a Jingwei bolt, but you're doing this with just a regular auto. So it uses mana to keep being launched, right?
I hear my
People
son
will
crying
play-
right now.
What?
I hear my son
Oh.
crying right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. But
Let's see if he settles soon.
but people put that on Umoja, and then they'll just use Umoja attack speed, and she'll just have that infinitely proccing because she uses a different ability other than mana.
In lands where sun and shadows play, beyond the water.
Oh, you know what? I should go check, because sometimes he gets his leg stuck.
Oh, do your thing, man.
again, I'll be right back.
No problem.
With every step, a journey's beat. In fields of lore where legends lie, underneath the azure sky, the lutes and harps do softly weave a tapestry of times we grieve. Oh, Gielinor, thy peace so rare, in the ghost, memories laid there, with gentle winds and ancient trees, thy heart a calm upon the seas. By castle walls and rivers clear, the whispering winds, a song you hear, from misty morn to twilight's gleam, a tranquil everlasting dream. Through woodland paths and mountain high, beneath the watchtower's eye, the rhythm of old days is found as harpstrings hum a sacred sound. Gather round the
right, I'm back, but not for long.
I get it.
Yeah, I'm basically getting off here in just a second. I want to wrap up what I have on the ground here.
No worries, man. It's all good. I get it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. He usually sleeps for another almost half an hour, 45 minutes, but he got up right now. So, anyways, I'll talk to you again later. I don't know if you're available tomorrow at the same time or not.
Tomorrow I'll be all set. I'll be able to play. Be here is what I meant to say. Oh Lord.
Yeah, I was just letting you know that I stream at this time on Saturday and Sundays.
All good, man. All I know is that it's just been, it's just been crazy for the last couple of days, but it's all good.
All right.
No worries, man.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Take care.
The firelight in tales of yore and endless night.